Morning, everybody. Rainy. Oh, I didn't put your light up. Sorry. You'll have to do that.
What was you getting at the gas station?
Breakfast.
What did you have?
A Builder bar. I didn't cook at the house because the girl one was sleeping in the living room.
If you say, Holly, I'm out of Builder bars.
You were going to Food Line, they don't have them.
I know, but I will make a special trip for you.
No, that's fine.
For you to have what you need.
I usually don't have them. I've been cooking breakfast in the mornings.
Well.
Ready? Good Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in to another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly. For some reason, Holly's on the screen twice. I don't know. I've got to fix that. I'm all messed up. Look what I've done this morning. Just completely. Stop that. Maybe I can fix it. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by. There we go. I got it fixed. Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, feel great. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. I know it's spring break time, so a lot of people are thinking about, hey, this pretty soon it's going to be lake time, pool time, beach time. You want to make sure your body looks great. Well, the M-Cella or the M-Sculpt Neo treatments is what you want for that. Spot reduced fat as much as 30%. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. It's non-surgical. It's non-invasive. We got a lot to do today. Tuesday, 2 reels and a fake. I'm back to riding this week. And I feel really good about my chances. We'll get to that later on in the show. Name that tune. Stupid, silly stat. Chance to win prizes. Coming up in a little while on the Ben Lomond Connect hotline. So get your phones ready for that. We want to hear from you about your birthdays. We'll hit birthdays up at about 7:55. 931-728-1320. You can call them in anytime throughout the day. And whatever else comes our way. This morning, we're going to tackle all of that. We'll take a look at the temperature outside first, though. It is raining this morning, 55 degrees, and be a heavy chance of rain up till about 2 o'clock today. High of 69. So we're going to warm up, be kind of mild, but just rainy. Maybe a thunder bumper in there, here or there, but nothing too severe, as long as the wind dies down from what we had last night. Surprised I survived that. Talk about that in a minute. Temperature update brought to you by our friends at Wisteria Hill Boutique. Wisteria Hill in downtown Manchester, just off the square. 205 South Woodland Street. They have Easter dresses. So you can get on over there and get those for your weekend pictures, your church trips, and all that for Easter Sunday. They have them at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street. Do not wait till the last minute, though. They will run out. And I think their hours are a little bit limited on the weekend, as it is Easter weekend. On that note, let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Enough for me, the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, the brains of this operation, by far the looks, the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, you sound good today.
It's our song.
It's a song for you. It's a song for you. Morning, Philip. It is still breezy. It is still breezy today. Golly. Last night, though, it was brutal. Golly. I was sitting at a baseball game, just blowing my stuff around. Morning, Hollis. Hollis, a loyal viewer of the show. I think Hollis was trying to join your bike club. It's funny to watch you dance.
This is called the bicycle.
Is it? Or you just make that up?
No, that's what it's called. So I'm getting a head start.
Jamie, thanks for shouting out Wisteria. Well, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Jamie. They pay for that, but yeah, we'll shout them out.
Hey, talking about Wisteria Hill right quick, they have got this spray over there. It's called Naked Cowboy. Naked Cowboy.
Yeah.
And I cannot get enough. It's fabric and like a room spray. I will spray it all over me. I love how it smells so much.
I'll give you some Naked Cowboy. Won't even cost you a thing.
Okay. Anyway, if I could describe it, it would be sweet leather. The smell of like sweet.
That's a good smell.
Sweet leather.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't get enough of it.
Let's take a look at comings and goings. What's going on in and around the Manchester community over the next few days. It's spring break week, so the kids are not in school. That means you can drive as fast as you want through the school zones. And don't even feel bad about it. Just plow right on through those things. And
give the lights the finger when you go
absolutely. 100% do that. So not a whole lot in terms of those things. There's still some sports going on. High school baseball was in action last night. We talked about it a minute ago. I was out there in the wind yesterday, and it may be one of the windiest games I've ever sat through. It was absolutely brutal. Gale force.
Can I say when I got there a little late, and so I wasn't quite sure where to park, and I rolled my window down where they were taking tickets, the Warren County gatekeepers, and I was like, "Hey, can I park in here?" And they're like, "Well, you don't want to park
in there.
And there, you're gonna get a foul ball to the windshield." And I was like, "Thank you so much. Where am I gonna work?" Well, I had never been to the baseball field there. I've been to the softball field.
This is why I can't let Holly go anywhere by herself.
Listen,
the baseball and the softball field are next to each other. You could park in the same lot.
Well, it was a full lot, and there were people going that way, and I ended up parking beside where they were. So anyway, just mind your own business. This is not how that story goes. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Golly, you make me so mad. I don't even know what I was trying to say.
I'm just concerned that I can't. You were about to park right next to a ball field.
Excuse me. Did I? No.
Right, thanks to the gatekeeper ladies at Warren County. Nothing good comes out of Warren County except the gatekeeper ladies who saved my wife's Navigator.
Yeah, so I was just appreciative of them.
Yes.
You just have ruined my day.
We just started. We've just started, Holly.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
All right, finish your story.
That was the end of it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, it was a big flopper. I feel like you just walked in and laid a big poop right in the middle of my story.
No, it was a good story. It was a good story. So anyway, it was very windy last night, and that wind just was cutting through the old clothes. I about froze. But Raiders win 6-4 last night. They play again tonight, weather permitting. It doesn't look too good, but they're supposed to play at 6:30. We'll have that on the radio tonight if they do play. Again, the 6:30 first pitch against Warren County. That's the second game of that series. Westwood baseball lost 2 last night to Huntland, and high school softball down in Gulf Shores went 1-2 yesterday. They lost their 2 morning games. They won last night over Normal University.
Normal.
I need to try and go there.
Right? They produce normal people? They giving out degrees in common sense? Does Rick and Bubba call it a superpower?
I'm just awkward.
They won that one 5-1. Lily Norman had 3 hits and got the win in the circle. So they were supposed to be back at it today, but I don't know. The weather down there is supposed to be a little rainy. So they may just have a rainy beach day. No telling what they're up to. So that's just some of the local things happening. We are 2 days away from Atlanta Braves baseball returning to Thunder Radio. I love Braves baseball on the radio because I love to listen to Ben Ingram.
I like his voice.
Now it's time for the ball game. That's terrible imitation, but just love listening to him do a game. So that's Thursday.
Keep doing your Ben Ingram impressions.
It wasn't good.
Please keep doing those.
His voice is not fair.
He's not. He's easy on the eyes. I'll just say that too. Easy on the voice, and also he's easy on the eyes.
Easy on the ears?
No, the eyes. I'm saying he's
I
a
know,
good-looking man.
you said easy on the voice, and I thought you meant easy on the ears because you're listening to his voice.
Yes, that's what I meant.
You're doing good this
I'm done.
morning.
I'm just done.
She shot me with the Nerf gun.
Uh-oh.
And now she spilled coffee. You better go clean it up right now and get rid of that Nerf gun. That coffee is no longer on this table. I've had it around my electronics.
You have
I'm about to show myself in front of everybody.
Yeah, I know. It's barely spilled, and it's on my side.
Dangerous.
You're fine.
Around the equipment up here. She spilled the coffee trying to shoot that Nerf gun, playing with her toys that people have brought up here that don't belong.
I'm gonna go get a towel.
Yeah, go get a towel, and I'll finish doing this segment. I'm carrying it anyway. We are. Anyway, 62 days away from Memorial Day, and basketball fundraiser coming up April the 6th for the Lady Raider basketball team. Dinner and a concert at Prater's. $40. You can get tickets at the door. You can find any Lady Raider basketball player. For those, they're using that to purchase their Final Four rings. So that's just some of the stuff coming up. Holly will rejoin the show in a minute. She's got to clean up her mess. There's coffee on this side. It's like running underneath.
It's honestly just driblets of coffee.
It's quite a bit of coffee.
No, he's exaggerating so much, but if I get electrocuted, it was my own fault.
At least that's on camera. I have a question for you, Holly. We're going to talk about in a minute. Right, let's go ahead and talk about it now.
Okay.
Did you have anything else for comings and goings?
Yes.
You go ahead. Do that first. This is off topic. So.
Are you going to ask me about the boat that hit the?
I'm not.
Okay. That was the first thing Josh said to me.
No. Go. Stay on topic. Get on topic.
Woke up this morning. Did you see where the boat hit the bridge? All right. There's going to be a spaghetti dinner presented by North Coffee Volunteer Fire Department. That's going to be April the 6th from 4:30 to 9 at the Noah Community Center in Beech Grove. Kids are going to be $7, adults $10, and there's going to be live music out there. So hit that up. What were you going to ask me?
I was going to ask you if there were bridges on the interstate.
It was the first the first thing he said to me this morning was, "Did you see where that boat ran into the bridge? Was it in
Baltimore?"
Baltimore. And
Baltimore. Tragic.
I asked if there was cars on the bridge at the time that it collapsed into the water. I was still trying to get the sleepy out of my eye and register what day it was. And he said,
yes,
there were cars on it. It's an interstate. And
Holly said, there's no bridges on the interstate. And to which I said, what got me is, okay, she's asleep. She's a little groggy. That's fine. But then when I was like, no, there are bridges on the interstate. She's like, we've never been on one. She kept arguing. I was like, well, we cross water. Anytime you go to Chattanooga, you cross the Tennessee River. And she said, we get off the interstate to do that. Like she continued with her arguments. That's what got me here. Is she just continued to argue this point that there were no bridges.
You know what I was thinking? The viaduct in Tullahoma. For some reason, I was like, it's not a bridge at that point. It's called viaduct when a road goes over another road.
Yeah, and that's not
or a railroad track. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I can't remember. There were a lot of things going through my head for
the thought process was not. I was shocked. And I was having a hard time being patient. I was like, no, you're smarter than that.
What?
I guess I was just upset that you were. I wanted you to be smarter than that. I was like, no, Holly, come on.
I drew you a picture.
Hmm.
I hope you like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you haven't seen that's really just not to make light of that situation. But I don't know if anybody saw where that bridge hit, or that boat hit that bridge. And I've got the video. I'll play it in a minute over on the cameras. But just snapped it like a twig. It's like a 1.5 mile long bridge. And a boat hit it.
If you've ever seen those videos of kids making the bridges out of popsicle sticks in like physics class, where you have to make a bridge, construct it, design it, and make it out of popsicle sticks, and then it has to be able to hold the weight of something. I don't know. And they just kind of crumple. And even though that was a huge bridge, it looked like popsicle sticks when it fell in the water. It just crumbled.
Yeah, it was terrible. So I've got if you're watching over on Facebook, I'll show it during the break. But I guess they were searching for at least 20 missing. I think this morning.
I hate that. It's so
But
scary.
the only good news is this happened at like 1 or 2 in the morning or something. So traffic was light. Had that been in the middle of the day,
20 people seems like a lot.
it's a 1.5 mile long bridge on an interstate. I mean, 20 people may sound like a lot, but if you're talking about 10 to 20 cars there on that whole bridge, 1.5 miles long, that's not many. I wouldn't think.
What time of the morning?
1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I'm just trying to compare that to whenever I've been on the interstate at 1 and 2 in the morning.
Not often for us.
I guess I just.
That's not our forte, being on
That's
the
a long bridge, though.
Yes. If you're watching over on Facebook, I'll put it up on the screen. If you're not, you can go over there and watch. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Search for Thunder Radio. Let's see if I can get it up there. It's not very big. Sorry. I think that's as big as I can make it. But you'll see the bridge just kind of collapse. There's a barge underneath it. Apparently clipped it. So.
Do they not know where they can go?
Yeah, that's another thing. Holly this morning goes, "Why'd it go under that if it's too big?" And I was like, clearly it was a mistake. Something went wrong. Somebody.
Oh, is that what it was? It was a mistake.
Somebody's in big trouble.
Mansplaining a mistake.
Well, she's the one who asked the question.
No. I'm saying, like, if you go under bridges or overpasses, sometimes it will say things like, "Trucks over this tall cannot pass."
Yeah.
It has like when you go into a parking garage, it'll tell you what the height limit is. And I'm just saying, do you not have to know those?
You would think so.
That just seems like a really big real big little accident.
Also said somebody's in big trouble over that. Either that boat was taller than it was. They were told it was, or I don't know how that works. I don't know if you get a sheet and says, "Hey, your boat's this tall today." I don't know. Or if it's always the same height. I don't know.
With the water level, you would think that it changes.
Yeah.
A road's,
I'm sure
constant.
There's systems in place for that, but they failed this one. I don't know what happened, but we talk about snarl and traffic.
Oh yeah.
1.5 mile long bridge on the interstate.
Yeah.
It's going to mess things up for a long time. And there's no repairing it. Like, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, we could fix it. It messed up a little. The whole bridge fell into the water. There's nothing left of it. So anyway, prayers for the folks who got into the water. Hopefully they can get all those people out and everybody will be okay. But yes, there are bridges on the interstate, and there's several.
Go ahead and go to commercial. I'm fixing to call Matt Harris. I hope he's up.
Attorney at law. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Let's get a full weather forecast for you this morning. Rainy most of the day today. After about 1 or 2 o'clock, the rain chances diminish. We're at a 90% chance of rain this morning, 40% chance of rain this afternoon. Could see 3/4 up to an inch of rain today. Been pretty steady for the last little bit, so be careful on your way in. 69 degrees for your high. 41 overnight. Tomorrow, 62, mostly sunny, which is great. North wind 5 to 10, so it's going to be a little chilly. 39 tomorrow night, 61 on Thursday, and the weekend it's Chamber of Commerce weather coming. Sunny and beautiful. 67 on Friday, 74 on Saturday, and Sunday's looking like 76, maybe even a little bit warmer on the overnight lows in the upper 40s to mid 50s. And looking even ahead to next Monday, looks like around 80 degrees. We do see a slight chance of rain back in the forecast next Monday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. The warmer weather is going to wake up the ants, and it's going to do it in a hurry. It's like you don't go from no ants to 2 ants to 10 ants to 100. You go from no ants to 1,000 ants in an overnight almost. Call Patent Pest Control. Get them gone before they multiply even more. No contract obligations. 931-247-0969. 0781. That's Patent Pest Control. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder Radio, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment.
Yeah, that bridge is crazy. I'm sorry I couldn't make that video any bigger. Just a small, I screen recorded it. I'll put it back up there again. I'll back it up. Yeah, so that boat, you can see it just to the left, kind of left third. It clips that bridge, and that whole thing just comes tumbling down. The ship struck the pillar, Robert says. All right. Struck the pillar. We'll go with that. It is awful close to that. I thought maybe it just clipped the bridge itself, but maybe it did hit the... How do you miss that bad? I guess I'd be more... I guess I could understand accidentally hitting the bridge before I could understand hitting the pillar. I mean, they just not see it? Not lit up? Yeah. DUI, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how. Put that up there again. Yeah, I don't know how you run into that. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody fell asleep. Somebody got some explaining to do. I haven't really seen much news on it. I mean, I'm sure it'll come out as we go, but for now, I think a lot of the focus is on the recovery and trying to rescue people before we figure out exactly what happened. 185-foot plunge into the water. The Francis Scott Key Bridge on I-695. Ship colliding with a support beam. So now they're saying upwards of around 7 people are missing. So that's good. Good thing it happened early in the morning. I've got a different view here. It's a closer view. I'm going to get this up. The ship's lights all went out. The ship malfunctioned? Yeah, there were cars going across that bridge. You could see them. Now the ship's lights came back on. It was trying to turn. Oh my gosh. It drove right into it. Ship's lights went out again. Something's wrong with the boat. Yeah. I didn't know that about the harbors, the harbor captains or whatever, because cruise boats do that.
To watch the show.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Dr. Van Winkle does Emcella treatments. You can solve urinary incontinence with Emcella treatments. And they're done in office. They're non-invasive. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. And you can do that treatment half off if you mention Thunder Radio. There's another video, Holly. We're talking about this ship collapse, or the ship running into the bridge. So it looks like the ship didn't hit the bridge. It hit the support pillar, just the big pillar sticking out of the water. And I've got a new video I'm going to try to get up on the screen over here. But it looks like the numbers of people in the water are not as high as they
Oh,
thought.
good.
But, I mean, there's still some people missing, upwards of maybe 7. But so there's a new video that I saw on Twitter, and it's a much more close-up view of it. And it looks like the power to that ship went off a couple of different times. Like the ship was going and then it just went dark. And then the lights came back. So there's some kind of malfunction on the boat. I know that's not really our forte to sit here and talk.
So basically, the headlights went out, and they
all of them, all like everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But essentially, that's what they're using to. Gosh, that's awful.
Yeah, but I mean, it ran straight into the pillar. I'm going to get this pulled up in a minute so everybody can see it. If you're watching on the Carmine Family Dental cams, you'll be able to see it. Just give me a second. Holly, entertain the people while I click some buttons, huh?
I'm always afraid of air travel, but it never occurs to me to be afraid of water travel.
Or just being on a bridge. I'm never going to be able to take Holly across a bridge again. She already gets nervous when we go across them.
My mama is worse than I am. She does not like being on a bridge at all. Like closes her eyes.
So if we're ever on a bridge and there happens to be a boat underneath it, Holly's not gonna.
I wonder what the chances are of that happening again. Like that's got to be rare.
You would think. All right, I'm gonna put this on the screen so you can see it. You should pull up yours and watch it, Holly.
This is great for all the folks
on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then you have to come over and watch it on video. Of course, now the video is not going to work. I sat here and watched this thing, and now it's just spinning, and the technology is doing technology things. Well, then I guess we won't do it.
I'm glad I'm glad the missing people aren't upwards of 20.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's lower.
They pulled, I think they said 7 from the water.
Were they alive?
I think so.
Oh, good.
I think the way I read that.
Do you remember what to do, you guys? If you are on a bridge and it does start to collapse or you start to drive off into the water, you got to get your windows rolled down. You got to get them down because if they're
Holly's got a emergency window breaker in her car, don't you?
Yeah, because that's scary. I don't want to be underwater in the car and can't get out. So you got to make sure that there is space. And I know the water's going to come in, but you're not going to be able to get that window open once it's completely submerged.
She's taken some classes about this, apparently.
No classes. I'm just afraid of everything, and I'm trying to prepare myself.
Yeah, well, Robert was just saying that. He said, make sure you're lowering your power window as the car is heading into the water.
Yes.
But can you imagine having to try to react that fast? Like, there's no way you could be like, oh.
I would reach for them so fast because.
Well, Holly puts her hands on it as soon as we start going across the bridge anyway. She's got her hands on the windows.
Yeah, let's go ahead and crack the windows when we go across the bridge. Let's just make that a habit.
Just go ahead and get them down a little bit.
Yeah, like you toot the horn and hold your breath when you're going through a tunnel. Crack the window when you're going over a bridge.
All right, I've got it to play now. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can see that the boat, the lights went out on it. And then and right here, you can see cars crossing the bridge right above it. And the lights come back on, or it looks like it steers right towards the thing. I mean, I can't tell. And the lights go back out here in just a minute. But it looks like and then there go the lights. The lights just go out. And it's going right towards that support pillar and just runs right into it. And the lights come back on there at the last minute. So I don't know what happened with that. The investigation of that's going to be very interesting. I think right now everything, but you see cars going right above it.
Oh yeah, they're going pretty quick too. The cars.
It's interstate, and it just runs right into it.
I'm still waiting for impact.
There's impact, and then the lights go back out again on the boat, and the bridge comes down around it.
Golly, one hit. I wonder how fast the boat was going.
I guess it doesn't matter when it's that big of a boat runs into something like that. I mean, it's a lot of force. I mean, just think about, when we have like we got that big equipment at our house. We had rented a bunch of equipment to do some work, like tearing a deck apart. I mean, it just takes one little move of the arm and it just rips stuff apart. So I imagine a boat that heavy running into that doesn't really matter. But the lights flickered on and off.
Yeah.
A few different times. Jessica said, can you imagine driving and seeing that boat's about to hit that bridge? Like, can you imagine, you make it see that?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're driving and like, I think the boat's about to hit the bridge that I'm on right now.
No, I could not imagine.
What do you do?
It tears my stomach up.
There's nothing you can do.
No.
You got to
I tried
put the
to-
gas down and go faster.
I tried to. That thing just went. It wasn't like in the movies where like it gradually drops off into the water.
It
and you
fell
got
like
time
that
to
coot fell out here.
It just fell straight down.
Yeah.
I tried to imagine driving along and all of a sudden the road is
It's
gone from under me. I
don't think you got a lot of time to react. Like it wasn't like the bridge, like you said. It wasn't like it slowly started to fall or like that whole bridge was in the water in a second. It was a 150-foot plunge, by the way. That was not a short trip down.
Yeah, I bet it occurred to them that they were falling.
It happened so fast.
I just
100 and I said how far the fall was. Like 165 foot, maybe. It's a 1.6 mile long bridge.
Golly.
Yeah, they're going to get some daytime pictures here soon, or now probably. So we'll start to
yeah.
see more. Jessica said it literally just crumbled. Yeah, it was like somebody took like a cookie and just crushed it and it just fell to the ground. So hopefully everybody got out of there. I'm sure that is not a fun rescue attempt for rescuers at all. But the more news will come out. Really curious to see what went wrong with the ship.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it looked like it just drove right at it. Like it looked like it steered towards it. I wouldn't think that it was. We don't know. You just don't know. But it's so. It's 2 a.m. There's no. If you wanted to cause real big problems, you would do that in the middle of the day. So I don't know.
Yeah, that just. I feel
People
like that was a horrible accident.
People are gonna be calling out of work today.
Yeah.
People aren't gonna be able to get there. Like I can't.
What are you gonna do?
I can't get there.
What would you travel the back if you worked in Nashville?
No, can you imagine?
Would you travel the back roads to work?
It depends on. I would at least take a day. I'd be like, I can't make it, boss.
Yeah.
I mean, by tomorrow, I'll be back in. But for today, man, I bet the back roads are a mess. I mean, I'm sure there's another bridge that crosses that somewhere. It's kind of like the Tennessee River, right? 24 crosses it, and then 41 crosses it. But could you imagine all the traffic going to one of those?
Oh gosh, no.
Robert said you need to watch the Sunshine Skyway Bridge collapse in Florida. Robert here tends to know everything about boats and bridges.
Very bridge and boat savvy.
Yeah, he's over here dropping all the comments on how boats are supposed to navigate around.
And who is in charge of the harbor.
Yeah. Which I knew there were harbor masters that drove the boats because we learned that when we've been on cruise boats. The harbor master brings the boat in and out of harbor. The ship's captain is not. And apparently they make big money to do that.
Yeah.
Apparently he fell asleep.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to the harbor master.
I thought you were.
No.
You look like you were reading.
No. How do you make a mistake that bad? So we'll find out more about that. Anyway, fun discussions this morning on the morning show. Life-saving discussions. Keep your as soon as you get to a bridge, you just go ahead and get the windows cracked.
Yeah.
Or have a window breaker like Holly's got. Or both.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with both.
Or just put them all the way down. I could tell that's going to be part of my travels from now on.
Oh gosh, I am afraid of everything. So every time I read like this probably rare disaster,
Incredibly rare, I would think.
I'm like that's gonna be how I go, and so I'll be afraid of that thing for the rest of my life.
That sounds about right, Holly. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We are past the top of the hour, which means we got to get to the obituaries here in just a second. Also, coming up in a minute, we got Name That Tune. Stupid Silly Stat, chance to win prizes this morning on the morning show, 728-1320 to get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. Currently, outside the Thunder Studios, it's not cold. It's just rainy out there. 55 degrees, rain in the area for most of the day, headed for a high of 69. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. They got all of your Easter dresses in stock. 205 South Woodland Street. Get on by and see them right there near the square in downtown Manchester in the Woodland Shopping Plaza. Wisteria Hill Boutique.
From the Unity Medical Center Studios, this is Thunder Radio.
I don't know where everybody is this morning. Light crowd. They're missing this riveting stuff. Let's get this back up with this boat. And so you can see it, the power just goes out right there. It's coming along, power goes out. All the lights. There's like you see like one or two little lights in those lower windows. And so it's just dark. And it comes back here in a second. There it is. Clearly an issue with that boat. And lost it again. I can't imagine what the crew's got to be thinking right here. They got to know that they're going to hit that. Like it hits it, and you can see water come up, but it takes a minute for everything to crumble. It's coming right at it. And watch, it'll hit. Boom. And you see water, and it takes just a second. And then everything comes down. That's how Robert knows. He served on the aircraft carrier USS Constellation, Holly. She's not in here. So what do you think went wrong here, Robert? Since you're a experienced seaman, what do you think went wrong there? I mean, it's all speculation, obviously. You don't know. But I mean, to see it lose power like that, that's crazy. It's one of those events that's just kind of intriguing. I mean, obviously it's terrible, but I'm a curious type. I want to know what happened. How did that happen? Still waiting on Robert to respond. Play that again. Here comes the boat. The lights come back on. I guess the real scary thing is you see those cars going over. I wonder if they even think that that's about to happen, or if they just assume it won't hit the bridge. You see it hit, and then they just... How long before it starts to fall? (2001, 2002, 2003, 2004), about 4 or 5 seconds, and the whole thing just collapses. Robert served on the aircraft carrier USS Constellation. Holly, did you hear me?
No.
Robert served on the USS Constellation aircraft carrier. That's
well,
what I know. So I was asking him if he could even speculate on what went wrong there. Like, I mean, what?
That makes sense.
Thunder Radio morning show crossing the top of the hour. We got games to play, fun to be had. Got to get off this topic of this bridge. We've been on it all morning. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Maryland. The boat struck that and it collapsed. And Jessica was asking, can you imagine how long it's going to take to put another bridge up? That's what I was saying earlier
Years.
in the show. I'm like, it's not like you can just repair it. It's not like it's like, oh, and knock this thing off. There's a crack. We got to fix it. But there's no bridge there anymore. Robert said, I was at Robert, who's been on our Facebook feed or YouTube, whatever he's watching on, or Twitter. He served on the USS Constellation, so he knows a little bit about ships. That's how he's got all this information. He says, I was asking him, I said, what do you think happened? And he said, it's too early to tell, which I figured. He said, the lights flicker about the time it collides with the pillar, but they flicker before that. So anyway, he said, could have lost navigational power, but it's too early to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to know.
That's a shame.
It is. Well, let's change subjects for now anyway. I'm sure we'll end up back at that at some point. Holly's got the lunch menu at Prater's Barbecue today, 620 Woodbury Highway.
You can get smoked pulled pork, half a smoked chicken, fried catfish, chicken and dressing, white beans, turnip greens, au gratin potatoes, skillet corn, potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's Barbecue at 620 Woodbury Highway.
All right, let's play games. Holly, name that tune this morning. Chance to win some prizes. If folks can get it right. How are we playing today? What's the prizes today?
All right. We got a little snippet of a song we're going to play, a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out, listen, the exact right name and the artist, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win. Listen, if you get it on the 1, you can get a bag of Black Rifle coffee and a shirt. If you get it on the 2 or 3, shirt only, coffee's off the table. Exact right name of the song and the artist.
I did not know this was the name of this song.
I didn't either.
So this is going to be a little tricky today. Name this tune and the artist.
I feel like Brandon will get it.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows that?
I would never have guessed. I thought something in the chorus was the name of the song. Some of the lyrics, I didn't know this was the name. And I probably couldn't have told you the band.
I don't know if I know the name of the band. I thought I do. Oh, no, I did. I did know. Seven two 8-13-20. If you can name the tune and the artist, we've got Black Rifle coffee and a Thunder Radio T-shirt for you.
I don't have any guesses yet on my text line. It's not Sublime.
Not Sublime, Jessica.
We may have to go to the 2. We may have to go to the 2.
We may. Means we're taking the coffee off the table. I was going to wait a minute to give everybody a chance. Sometimes we got delayed listeners, and there's somebody right there. Morning show.
Is it My Sharona by the Knack?
It is not My Sharona. Good guess. It does sound a little bit like that, though. Yeah.
I can hear that.
Jessica's got the artist, but she does not have the right song. So, very good, Holly. Good job today.
I like Jessica's taste in music.
Still on the 1 for a second.
Not saying she likes this song, but she obviously
she knows
enough
the artist
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Need the song and the artist. Listen one more time. I did not know the name of the song.
It's another one of those song titles I don't think I ever hear in the song.
It's not Sublime, correct. Morning show.
Is it Thunder Kiss by White Zombie?
Oh, good try. But no, it's not. It's actually not the artist or the song. Good try.
Good try.
Good try. Good effort. I like the effort. I appreciate good effort. All right, we're going to move to the 2-second clip because we're not getting it. I'll get you a little more there. It's a good song. I don't know why. You hear that and you just want to headbang, right? Got two guesses, neither one of them right. 728-1320. If you get the right answer, we got a Thunder Radio shirt for you. If you get the wrong answer, guess what? You can call back and try again. That's perfectly fine. Morning show.
Yeah, is it the Offspring?
It is the Offspring. What's the name of the song?
Is it Pretty Fly for a White Guy?
Oh, good try. Somebody guessed that a minute ago on the Facebook side. That was their guess,
All right.
but that's not right. Good try.
Gerald guessed that too.
Morning show.
Is it Come Out and Play by the Offspring?
It is Come Out and Play by the Offspring. Finally, we got ourselves a winner. What's your name?
Shannon.
Good job. Yeah, it's Come Out and Play. Did you know the name of the song, or did you have to look that up?
I knew the name of the song. It took me a minute to figure out the group.
Okay.
I could not figure. I did not know that was the name of the song.
I didn't either.
I did not. I would just say it's Keep Them Separated.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, a lot of people think it is.
All right. Good job, Shannon. Come on by. Get yourself a Thunder Radio shirt, okay?
All righty.
Thank you. Jake Shelton had it right over on
Oh, yay.
over on the cameras. I think he's watching on Facebook. Come Out and Play by the Offspring. You got to keep them separated. Seems like a good name for it.
Right? Do we know what he's singing about? I have no idea.
don't
But
know.
every time that
Hear
part
that at hockey
comes
a lot.
on, when they go to the box.
Yeah, when they fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see that at hockey quite a bit. Morning show.
Is it Self-Esteem by Offspring?
Oh man, you just missed it. So you got the artist right. It is the Offspring. The name of the song is Come Out and Play.
Okay, gotcha.
Thanks for playing. Yeah, Come Out and Play. The name of the song. I didn't know it, but he had the right artist. It is the Offspring. It does sound a little bit like Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yeah. I did good today.
Yeah, well done. And you
Yeah.
kind of threw that together last minute too.
Well, I put it in the system last minute. I knew yesterday
what
what
you
I
were
was
gonna
going to
do?
do. Yeah.
Holly came in and ran in there and sat down at 6:26 to throw this thing together. Well done. Congratulations to Shannon, winner today. All right. We got more chances to win prizes coming up in a minute. We have Stupid Silly Stat. We got Joke of the Day coming up. It's Tuesday. That's Two Reels and a Fake. I am back to writing this week. We had a guest writer the past 3 weeks. I am writing today, and I feel good about it. Trey lost last week, so he's fired. I like having the 3-week break. It's kind of like
Do you feel rejuvenated
yeah,
and ready to
just
work?
a little rest, a little mental break, and now I'm ready to write again. So good country music coming at you, or good bad country music coming at you later. Birthdays later on in this hour, and whatever else we get to between now and 8:30 on the morning show. Your phone calls are always welcome at 728-1320. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about M-Sculpt Neo treatments. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30%, or maybe something just a little simpler for you. You just want to fix the wrinkles, the crow's feet, things like that, but you don't want to do Botox or injections or needles. Temperature Envy will naturally stimulate collagen growth. It's almost like getting a warm massage. There's no injections, none of that. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. It's very affordable, and you get it half off if you mention Thunder Radio when you book. Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates in Manchester, 1030 MacArthur Street.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update has been brought to you by Spring Street.
Yes. Good job on the name that tune, Holly. Stupid stat next. Oh. Rainy day. Anybody else just want to go home and go to sleep? I didn't get a lot of rest last night. I got home late from baseball. I came home at 9. I got home about, 9:30, 9:35? And Holly's in the bed. The girl one is in the bed. And I'm like, I've just got to write this story real quick and record the sports, and I'll be ready for bed. I went and changed clothes and came back, and Holly was asleep. Just asleep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember you coming home.
Took her 2 minutes. I was out in the cold, the miserable cold. And so I didn't get to bed till like 10:15, which is not super late, but you got to wake up at 4:45. So I'm not gonna lie. I was like, well, I'm gonna sleep a little extra, so I slept till 5:15, and I did not shower. So don't come around me today. I was like, well, I'm just not gonna shower in the morning and be fine. I need some of that Naked Cowboy spray. Here, let me throw that away.
No, I get it.
Are you anticipating some more spillage?
Yeah, just in case.
Holly spilled her coffee trying to play with the toys over there. It's not a toy space.
Really? Because it looks like that it is a toy space. Looks like that's what this is. This looks like a toy space.
Jessica said, I fell asleep like that last night too, but that's because we slept in the backyard the night before with 15 kids.
Y'all are troopers, because
Y'all are more fun parents
when
than I
my
was.
sister told me that she camped outside, I was like, you
did what?
slept outside?
Why
I
would
couldn't
you do that?
believe that she did it.
Voluntarily?
She said, yeah, in a tent.
That doesn't sound like fun at all. Is it not cold? I don't want to camp out when it's nice. I'm not an outdoorsman. I like to be outside. Like in the summer, so I like to be out. But I like to be at the pool. I do not like to camp. The wind, I forgot the wind did start picking up a couple nights ago. Imagine doing it last night, that wind. It would have blew your tent away, even with you in it. I was thinking about that yesterday when I was sitting there at the ball game. I was like, I'd said I was going to get one of those bubbles to sit in. But I don't sit outside in the cold much. I was like, I don't know if it's worth it. Last night I was really regretting that decision.
I was too, because you could hear it. The bubble would help not be able to hear the wind across the microphone so
But then I was
much.
thinking, I don't know if it wouldn't have just blown that bubble away with me inside of it. Like, I don't know.
There's a bottom.
I know there's a bottom, but it's like so
How much
windy.
do you think you weigh?
Be mean then. That was mean. Did y'all hear that? What she said? Holly's so sweet. You send me the stat? I have a headache. Really wish Common John was open this morning for breakfast. I would definitely go over there. You're not very talky this morning.
Yeah.
You left me during the last break. No, you're not talking during this one. You got an hour more sleep than I did. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
No.
You just got quiet.
I'm just sitting here.
We're going to do a shout out when we come back. Offended. We're playing Quiet Mouse. For Normal University Tuesday night, we got 9 hits in that ball game, including 3 from Lily Norman, who also got the win in the circle. For sports on Thunder1320.com.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Morning show here until 8:30 today. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. And I don't know why I said getting you to school. It's spring break week. It's like I completely forgot that. Mid-50s out there right now. That is your current temperature update. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about M-Cella treatments. Solve urinary incontinence. Run and play with the kids, the grandkids with no problem. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Solve that urinary incontinence. I am Josh Holly. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Plenty of ways to catch the show. You can watch us over on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio, and you can watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cam. Share it. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. That'd be great. And, of course, you can listen anywhere on AM 1320. That's the OG. That's the original signal from 1957. Also, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app. We got things coming up here that are fun. We got Stupid Silly Stat, chance to win prizes, joke of the day. But first, before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to Landon Applin. I'm told he's a loyal listener and really wants his name on the radio. So,
what's up, Landon?
Shout out, Landon. Thanks for hanging out with us on Manchester's only locally owned and operated radio station. Have your parents bring you by. We'll give you a tour. It'll take about 42 seconds. It's not.
That's being generous, I think.
1030 Oakdale Street. Come find us. All right, Holly, joke of the day.
What do scholars eat when they're hungry? What do scholars eat when they're hungry?
What is that, Holly?
Academia nuts.
Oh, wow. That sound
But
there it is.
Joke of the day is crafted by Board and Brush in Manchester. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion, like birthday parties for kids and adults, bachelorette parties, work groups, sports teams. Get over there and enjoy some team bonding. Board and Brush is also perfect for date nights, girls' nights, and kids crafting. You don't have to be super crafty. They will help you at Board and Brush. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester. Follow them on Facebook and see what kind of specialty workshops they got offered coming up.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They can do all of your automotive repairs, alignments, exhaust work, catalytic converters, all done right there at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Get on by and see them. They're open 6 days a week, locally owned and operated. So those owners and technicians, they're going to the same churches that you're going to, eating at the same restaurants. Their kids play on the same ball teams. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure that you are well taken care of at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Holly?
The average person forgets to do this 5 times a week. What is it? The average person forgets to do this 5 times a week. What is it?
728-1320 to take your guesses today. First person with the right answer wins Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights. Wrong answers, you get to call back and try again. The average person forgets to do this 5 times a week. 728-1320. I forget a lot of things.
The average person forgets to do this 5 times a week. Just think about what you're forgetting to do. Give us a call.
728-1320 is the phone number. Trying to think of things I forget. And there are many of them on the daily. Morning show.
Brush your teeth.
Brush their teeth. That is the right answer. It is brush their teeth. What's your name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel?
Yep.
Good job, Nathaniel.
You don't forget to brush your teeth, do you?
Yes.
You do? All right. Well, come on by and get you a Thunder Radio shirt. You win. Okay, bye.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, Nathaniel. Winner, winner. It is brush their teeth.
I thought this was going to be a good stat, but then when I read it, I'm like, it's kind of easy.
It's something you would obviously do a lot.
Or have to keep track of.
Jessica says, define average. That's gross.
Well, let's just say this. Let's say let's look at it like this. You're supposed to brush your teeth at least twice a day.
Let's say 3 for this stat.
That's everybody is brushing their teeth 3 times a day.
Let's just say on average.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's why I feel like the average would be 5 days, because I don't think people are brushing their teeth 5 days a week. So I say that average person, it probably is missing brushing their teeth.
So 7 times 2 would be 21 times you need to brush your teeth a week. So that'd be 16 times that you're brushing them. Or 7 times 3 would be 35 times. I wonder if they're. I would bet I wonder if they're basing it on a 3 time a day.
Are
schedule.
you brushing your teeth?
3 times a day?
Yeah.
No. Twice a day. Dr. Carmine said that was fine.
He also said he brushed his 3 times a day.
Well, he's a dentist.
Yeah.
I think
do better.
I think that they have reasoned that we're just not going to do that. So they've just changed their standard. We're just lowering the standard. Twice a week's fine, whatever. I'm surprised dentists aren't just suggesting 1 time a week. That'd be great. Y'all come and see me.
Or suggesting to promote brushing 3 times a day, having toothbrush stations implemented at every business.
Yeah. Some people carry around the little disposable toothbrushes.
Yeah.
That have they're like pre-toothpaste up or whatever. Jessica said checking the mail as a guest earlier on.
Why do I
just don't, because I know there's nothing good in there.
bills?
If money came often, we would check the mail every day. Money doesn't come.
If I'm expecting a package.
Yeah.
But it's gotten here lately that I've been forgetting when I'm getting packages. And so I'll go to open the mailbox and it is just packed full of things.
It's like a little treasure trove.
Yeah.
We'll get today. It's never much good. A lot of junk mail and bills. I have learned to open my mail, though, because one time the insurance company sent me a check.
Ooh.
And one time the mortgage company sent me a check. My escrow balance was too high. I'm like, here's some money. But there was never money in there. It's usually just the bill. So I've learned I better, because I think I threw it away once. And they were like, well, notice you didn't cash this check. And I'm like, you sent me a check?
It's funny when we get a check in the mail and think it's a trick.
I know.
I'll be like, is this one of those scams?
Our health insurance provider sent me a check one time. And I called him. I said, hey, what's this?
What's your scheme?
I said, well, I just want to make sure this is real. Is this a real check?
How much was it?
It was like $150 or
so
something.
Pretty good amount.
Yeah. It was $150, I think. It's $160. I guess it was where Holly had one of her yearly checks and they're supposed to cover more than that. It didn't cost enough or something. And they sent me a check to cover the
I
amount.
should have got that money.
I know. They sent it to me.
Hmm.
I put it in our accounts, our money.
Really? That's different than what you were saying yesterday.
I don't remember anything about that.
Yeah. There's video footage of you saying it's your money.
There was a time Holly's former employer was trying to get a hold of her. She used to work out at the Air Force Base. It wasn't long ago. This was within the last 6 to 8 months, probably. And
somebody's pulling in. I wonder if it's Nathaniel.
And they got a hold of me, and they're like, "We're really trying to get a hold of Holly. She's got some money out here that she didn't collect." And I was like, "Oh, yeah. Well, here's her number. Let's get a hold of her." I don't know how they got a hold of me, but so they get a hold of Holly. And they need all this. They need her to sign some forms.
They wanted me to come out there to sign.
They wanted you to come out there
for 32 cents.
So
I'm like, I'm not coming. They're like, well, you have to get your last check. It was my last check, and they're like, you have to get it. And I'm like,
well, how much is it?
No, I'm not driving out there for 32 cents.
You can mail it. They did mail it. They mailed it eventually.
Yeah, but I had to sign something. That was the thing. I'm like, if you, I'll digitally sign it.
But I'm not driving out there.
I'm not driving out there. And she's like, well, I'll have to, I have to check, make sure that's okay. I'm like, look, you're trying to give me 32 cents.
I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, keep it.
Give it back to the taxpayer.
Just keep it. We have to get this to you. I'm not coming. Take me to jail if you want to. I'm not coming.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going out there. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right. Well, I'm glad you stood your ground on that. When they first called, I was like, oh, good money. I thought maybe like a whole week's worth of money.
Yeah, he told me, and I was like, well, let me call him back right away. 32 cents.
Like, yeah, it appears you did not collect 32 cents of your life. It was seriously less. It was less than 30 cents. It was way down there. I was like, y'all just don't even print it. And they printed that check and mailed it.
Yep. The check itself.
The paper costs more than that.
And the ink. And the stamp.
And the envelope. All of it. We got a 32-cent check and a $2 package. Congratulations to our winner today, Nathaniel. Brush the teeth. That was the right answer. The average person forgets to brush their teeth 5 times a day. We're a little ahead of schedule here, so we'll have 2 reels and a fake in a minute. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. They're not open today, unfortunately, but they'll be open Wednesday through Sunday, starting serving breakfast at 8 o'clock, Wednesday through Saturday, 10 o'clock on Sunday. This weekend's going to be a great weekend to hang out up there. You're going to be hanging out on the patio outside. I have a feeling I'm going to be up there. Come join me. Try the breakfast burrito. The pizza, I've gotten into the Nashville hot pizza. Try that. If you want to try something a little different, get the Nashville hot chicken pizza. Go on by and see them at 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. Jessica said, you ever check the unclaimed property website? Yes. So actually, I think we have some money over there. I was informed. Thunder Radio does. We got some money at the unclaimed property website.
How do you get it?
I think we got to make a claim on it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Google, you should Google this up. Tennessee unclaimed property. We'll talk about that maybe in the next segment. We'll see what all we can find over there. You can just look it up for anybody you know. You can put your family's name in there and it'll let you know if there's unclaimed property.
Find your missing money.
Type in Thunder Radio. We've got some. Jessica said she had $90 from a doctor's office that I got last week because apparently doctor's office overcharged.
Do I have to say Thunder Radio or do I say?
It may be Coffee County Broadcasting. Either one. I don't know.
I'll try both.
See if you can find us. See if you can find out how much money we're owed. Or if it just says we got some.
That would be awesome. 32 cents.
Maybe this time it'll be $1.
$162.
$162.
Here's another one for 46, $228.
All for us?
100. Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
I was saying there's no way.
Coffee County High School, y'all are on here.
Coffee County High School,
$112.
That's somebody's book fee.
Board of Education, $135. General Sessions, $42.
Uh-oh.
You better get it.
State's got that money. Start putting in random people's names who live here. That'll be the next segment. We're going to let you know how much money you're owed by the state. Well, I guess it's not by the state, but they've got, I guess if that's not collected, I wonder what happens to it.
I'm putting my own name in here.
See if you're owed something. I mean, is there a chance somebody left you a few $1 million? Somebody died and left you a few $1 million? And
no, but your brother's on here. $11.
$11. Nice.
And your mom and dad are on here for $20.
Oh, look out. Now claim that money. Do not let the state have free money.
All right. This is fascinating. Here's another one for your dad, $41. Y'all, I know what we're about to crash this website. Everybody's gonna.
Oh yes, all of our 17 listeners are going to go over there. Once the Treasury's Unclaimed Property Division receives the unclaimed property, it's available to be claimed by the owner. Blah blah blah. But what happens if they don't claim it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find out what happens.
My mom's name in now.
If it's never claimed. Well,
do they just keep it?
Probably. Do not let them keep that. They'll claim it. Just Google Tennessee unclaimed property and go in there and find your name. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We got 2 reels and a fake coming up in a couple of minutes as well. Do not go anywhere.
More of your friends and neighbors are choosing Totten Pest Control in Manchester for their pest services. Here's why.
We have been with Totten Pest Control since they opened. He killed.
I'm Robert Totten.
Hey, did you win this morning? What size shirt?
Probably a small.
Oh, bless. Probably the smallest you got. Okay, let me think.
Yeah, we started pulling it. I was like, Mom, we'll just come back on the way back to the home and they're busy. And then you mentioned it on the radio. He said, Mama, you gotta go back.
Oh, no, it's fine.
My other kid's guess was, what was Campbell's guess?
Well, good job. Thank you for playing.
Have a good day.
You're welcome, buddy. Bye, y'all.
little fans. People want to know where to get their money.
Yeah. This is fascinating. I did not know. I didn't know this existed.
Well, we got to claim ours.
I'm gonna put everybody's name that I know in just to see if they got some money, and I'm gonna send them messages today.
Well, we should be able to collect commission on that. Like we get 10% or something. I feel like that's only fair.
You send me 10%.
I work with a fantastic group of people who have lots of opportunities. So if you're looking for a new job, give us a try.
Great Lakes Cheese in Manchester is hiring all shifts. GreatLakesCheese.com/careers. That's GreatLakesCheese.com.
I'm gonna put my brother's name in here. Oh, he don't live in Manchester though.
Yeah, you have to change it to Dixon or whatever.
What is it? I know.
I don't know if he technically lives in Dixon or not. I know he lives in Dixon County, but I don't know if he lives in Dixon.
I don't know this. Maybe my brother was not a good one to try.
I'm pretty pumped about our $160. We go on Sizzler. And we can pay the electric bill this month.
Is that how much it said?
That's what you said it said. $160 or something like that. $168, $158, somewhere around there.
For a limited time, free flood detectors with any new security system. So whether it's video surveillance, Wi-Fi capable thermostats, remote door locks, or water detection, Midland Security can help your family or employees stay above water. Call your local Connect office for a free quote or find out more at midlandconnect.com.
Put that money into retirement. Watch it double.
In a world of cluttered garages, Lois starts a cleaning frenzy, putting Peter's valued belongings at risk. His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester, a secure haven for his precious items. Impenetrable gates, 24/7 access, and a fresh storage set. Acme Storage.
Light crowd today over on the videos.
Don't let your
Spring break.
Yeah, it was decent yesterday. I guess we started talking about that bridge today. People didn't want to do it.
2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
I get that changed. Daily 2 hours now. 6:30 until 8:30. We've been doing it that way since like November or something. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Half off of any non-surgical cosmetic work. That means the M-Sculpt Neo, where you can spot reduce fat as much as 30%. That means M-Cella, where you can solve urinary incontinence problems. That means Temperature Envy, where you can stimulate collagen growth and get the look you've wanted in your face. Fill out the wrinkles. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
It has been a break of unclaimed property searches. That's what we've been doing. You discovered anybody else's?
My mom's got some money waiting on her.
Good.
$50.
So far, we're leader of the pack here.
I don't know, because your parents had, it looked like they had several
little ones
for 20 apiece. It looked like.
Y'all owe me 10%.
And your brother.
I
think his was around 20.
Y'all go to the Tennessee Unclaimed Property website.
None of my siblings had any.
Nothing for them. Man. Morning show.
Is Illinois got the same thing?
What?
It's like state of Illinois. Does it got the same kind of
I don't know.
website or whatever to do it on?
I don't know. I have to Google it up and see, Matthew. I don't know. I don't live there.
I didn't even know this existed until.
See, my dad passed away about 10 years ago, and he had a house, and I never knew what happened to it.
Yeah, I don't know, Matthew. That's going to be. I don't know. You'd have to.
Okay, thank you.
They have one of those, I guess. They have an unclaimed property site, but I think they only hold that money. They only hold for so long. So I don't know.
Okay.
Go check it out.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, they do have one. Illinois does, an unclaimed property website. I would type it in for you, but I can't spell your last name, Matthew.
Yakovich.
Yeah, just say it real fast. Just blur them together. All right. It's Tuesday, Holly. You know what that means?
2 reels and a fake.
Yeah, it is.
Country music is garbage.
I'm going to play 2 reels and a fake.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's time for 2 reels and a fake.
I'm pumped. I'm the writer today. Here's how it works. I've got 2 real country music lyrics here that are on the radio. Somebody's making money on them. And then I got one that I wrote this morning on my way in and dictated it to my phone. And now you have to spot which one of these is fake. Holly, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. You can play along at home and on the interwebs if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio to watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. All right, Holly. Song number 1. Now the chicken ain't pecking, and the cow won't eat. They're fighting each other for a front row seat. The hay needs hauling. The hogs need slop. The corn needs cutting, but the tractor's stopped. Song number 1.
Okay.
Song number 2. The backside of 40 ain't near as crazy, and Sunday morning ain't near as hazy anymore. We still fly like gypsies, just a little closer to the ground. We still love our whiskey, but now it's just a little watered down. Song number 2.
All right.
Song number 3. Big trucks shooting bucks. Fall Friday nights. Driving fast, catching bass. Weekends chasing girls. Country life feels just right with bucks, trucks, and a little luck.
I think 1 is fake.
Quick judgment there.
Yeah, it was awful. I hated 1.
Hated just listening to it.
Yes.
All right. So Holly has marked 1 as the fake. What are the other 2, Mike, do you think could be fake? Like, give me your next closest one, you think?
3.
3. All right. Well, let's go ahead and eliminate one of these songs. So you feel like 2 is real?
Yes.
If you feel like 2 is for sure real. That was the backside of 40 ain't near as crazy, and Sunday mornings ain't near as hazy. That is, in fact, a real song. That's called Watered Down by Trace Atkins. Where's that at? Well, I would play it, but, you know, me and my... There it goes. Nice and slow.
I'll take the gamble.
I hate it.
Yes.
I don't burn both ends of the
It put you to sleep, don't it?
Golly.
Trace Atkins. All right. So that's a real song. So we're between 1 and 3. Holly says 1 is the fake song. Give me a drum roll on this. Holly. I win.
Who put song number 1 out onto the airwaves? Because I hated that.
Song number 1. Now the chicken ain't pecking and the cow won't eat. They're fighting each other for a front row seat. Now the hay needs hauling, the hogs need slop, the corn needs cutting, but the tractor stopped. Also, Trace Atkins. I was going with Trace Atkins today because I found that most of his music's garbage. And that is Brown Chicken, Brown Cow. That is the name of the song that he put up. It's been a while since that came out. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know it.
Well, I didn't know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I've heard the song.
Heard the song. Yeah, it's Brown Chicken, Brown Cow. That's from the album Cowboys Back in Town. That sounds more like a Trace Atkins song.
Yeah.
You can hear that beat. And be like,
The first one was garbage. I hated that.
this is also garbage.
At least it has a good little beat.
Bobby, Joe, and Betty got a real nice farm.
Yes.
Everybody knows that they work real hard.
Oh man, that's good stuff right there.
This is his honky donk badonkadonk.
Yeah, kind of beat.
Well, just that kind of having fun with it song.
Yeah. Well, song number 3, I call it Bucks and Trucks, is a fake song. I wrote it today. Big trucks shooting bucks, fall Friday nights, driving fast, catching bass, weekends chasing girls. Country life feels just right with bucks, trucks, and a little luck.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was good.
That sounds like a Thomas Rhett song.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. It was a Thomas Rhett kind of theme.
I called my sister yesterday, and she was listening to something, and I could swear I had to look at my phone because I thought I had called you because I heard the music in the background. I'm like, why is Ashley listening to country music? And I said, what are you listening to? She looked at it. She said, I don't know. It's Thomas Rhett featuring Morgan Wallen. I was like, okay.
Nice. Did I share my playlist with her?
Yeah. I was like, why are you listening to that? She said, I didn't even know it was on. It was just on the radio.
Yes. Well, don't be ashamed. Shout out to Amy Whitsett, who's listening to the morning show on the Manchester Go app this morning from the beach. What's it like down there? Talk to me about it.
Talk weather to me.
Talk slow. I want to hear what it's like down there. I heard it's supposed to be a little rainy down there today, or at least in Gulf Shores. I don't know about Panama City. I think that's where they are.
Lucky.
Are you regretting the decision to not go to the beach?
Yep, I should have. We should have took Leslie up on her offer.
We should have. She offered to fly us down and put us up, and I was like, "Why didn't we go?
Why didn't we go?
Why didn't we go?
Idiots."
I know. Next time. Oh, wait, you know why we didn't go? Because she offered to fly us down.
That's a little scary. Not her flying. Just
sure she's fine.
Flying. Period. It's just scary. Amy says it's been windy couple days.
It's been as windy down there as it was here.
She said it's going to rain today.
Oh. Rainy day at the beach still ain't that bad.
Last night at the high school baseball game, Josh had his little table set up, and I videoed his water bottle. His water bottle was just dancing across the table. The wind was blowing so hard.
It finally started blowing hard enough to knock it over later after you left, and it knocked it over like 3 times. And the guy next to me got up, and it blew his chair over and back a ways. Like, it was so windy last night. So at least that's eased up some today, but the rain continues. Forecast for you, mid-50s right now, high of around 70, 90% chance of rain today, and that's going to last about 3 o'clock. And then it finally starts to clear out. 41 overnight tonight, mostly clear. Tomorrow, 62, mostly sunny. That's good news. Bad news is 5 to 10 mile an hour winds out of the north tomorrow. Around 39 Wednesday night. Thursday, 61 in the mid-30s Thursday night. The real warm-up, the best part of spring break for everybody is going to be the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be Chamber of Commerce weather. Upper 60s on Friday, mid-70s on Saturday, upper 70s on Sunday. Sunny skies throughout, and really no rain anywhere in the forecast. No wind either. Just going to be nice, calm, sunny days Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Monday looks like around 80 and a chance of rain back in the forecast. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. This weather is like a recipe for bugs. I was talking about it earlier on the show. You don't go from not having any ants in the house to just having a couple to then 10. You go from no ants one day to 5,000 ants the next day. And then it probably goes to 20,000 after that. They go so fast. Call Patent Pest Control. Get them gone. No contracts. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781 for Patent Pest Control. I am the winner on 2 Reels and a Fake. Birthdays come up next.
Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family's dental needs? Look no further than Carmine Family Dental.
Birthdays.
It's Bethany Arnold's birthday.
Bethany Arnold's birthday. All right. Let's get her in there. Yesterday's winner was Donovan Fish. What's today? Tuesday the 26th.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting Insculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment that only takes 30 minutes. This treatment stimulates
I hate when
other people write on the birthdays because their handwriting is so much better than mine. You can tell when I've been writing stuff. Looks like a monkey did it.
Call Dr. Van Winkle's office today to learn more. 931-954-5125. Or stop by Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates, 30 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Cotton County Bank is here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here today. Call us today to get
Rainy days can go one of two ways for me. I can be very productive because there's nothing else to do. So I do my work, or I can get incredibly distracted and want to go home and go to sleep. Probably not the rainy day's fault. It's probably my fault being ADHD and undisciplined. Self-diagnosed ADD.
Visit acmestoragetn.com or call 931-283-2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
Hi, I'm Ray Markham of Markham's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy out on MacArthur Drive. All of our pharmacies have many specialized areas of practice and training, one of which is compounding products that are commercially available. Products like bioidentical hormone replacement and topical delivery systems for children and those who have difficulty with swallowing. If patients have special needs, we have special pharmacies to assist. Markham's Pharmacy, our hometown pharmacy, and so much more.
More of your friends and neighbors are choosing Cotton Pest Control in Manchester for their pest services. Here's why.
Came out and helped me with a little bit of an eye problem, and and I've not had anything since.
I'm Robert Todd, owner of Cotton Pest Control, homegrown.
Birthdays.
We're just a small family company working hard to provide exceptional service for you. Give us a call today at 728-2020 or visit us online at cottonpest.com. That's cottonpest.com.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. We're not too far behind today. We do birthdays every day, right around 7:55, or in today's case, closer to 8 o'clock. We read off the birthdays we've collected, also the anniversaries, which I don't have any of today. And then at the end of the day, Tiffany will be on Connecting Coffee County at 4:30, and she will draw for a winner of a slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Donovan Fish. He turned 9 and won a slice of pie. We'll draw again this afternoon. At the end of the week, we draw for a grand prize, a cake from the Food Lion. Somebody's on line 1. Good morning. You're on the morning show.
Yes, I was wondering who won the birthday yesterday.
Donovan Fish.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Donovan Fish, the winner yesterday, turned 9, won a slice of pie, and you can collect that certificate here at the Thunder Radio Studios, 1030 Oakdale Street in Manchester, over near Westwood. That's where we are located. All right, Holly, give me a drum roll for today's birthdays. Happy birthday. Jason Austin has a birthday today. Gilbert Johnson Jr. Bethany Arnold. No glitch. And Joey Vaughn with a birthday today. Dr. Joey Vaughn, if you're formal. Holly, celebs.
Diana Ross turns 80 years old today. Keira Knightley turns 49. Steven Tyler turns 76.
Golly, is he that old?
Kenny Chesney turns 56. Martin Short turns 74. Oh, and Leslie Mann. She's super cute. I like her. She turns 52. I think she's really funny.
She's the one from This Is 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very funny. All right, happy birthday to all those folks. If you missed the birthday drawing at 4:30, you can always check the winners on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on birthdays. Also, I forgot we had other winners. Jalen Case won Sunday, and Lyndon Johnson won Saturday. So we got a few pie winners, and then we'll have a cake winner at the end of the week. Just call in your birthdays at 728-1320. We're across the top of the hour. That means it's time to switch gears into Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. We're here until 8:30.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio. WMN.
30 more minutes, Holly.
Yeah.
So there's any other updates on that bridge?
I saw some daylight pictures.
Oh yeah, there's that barge just sticking there. Just two people rescued, several missing. What a terrible way to go. Trey said Holly's not real good at this game, if I'm being honest. I just now saw these comments.
You want to fight me, Trey?
I don't know.
I think he wants to fight.
So there was a lot of comments, I guess, that didn't load for me. Now there's a lot of them there. Dana said last year I received $20,000 from from an unclaimed property. My mother left me when she died, and I knew nothing about it.
$20,000.
$20,000.
Holy cow!
Sharon's Karen, Dana. Sharon's Karen. You love the morning show?
Let me recheck and make sure I spelled my name right. I sure would hate to
check
think.
for Pika. Check all the names.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll check Holly Pika.
Amy said I had a few $100s one time. Jessica said hers was from 6 years ago and it was still there. So, and now into the songs. Kevin thought one was fake because he was with you. Glenn thought 3 was fake. Pam thought 1 was fake.
I ain't got my money. No. Let's see.
Clint got a celebrity birthday for us, Seymour Johnson. Nice.
Nikki Helms sent me one yesterday. She said, "Oh my gosh, is this your brother?" And it was a guy going up and telling the lady that his name was Mike Oxmal.
Mike Oxmal.
Yes, Mike Oxmal. And the little old lady said it, and she goes, oh, when she heard it out loud.
He's turned that one in. It was Oxlong.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's turned that one in before.
Oxmal sounds better.
Right. Yeah, we're a little, I don't know, our stream software is a little glitchy this morning for some reason, so sorry I didn't get y'all's comments up.
I'm just putting everybody, let me do.
Holly's over there just still searching for names. I can't wait to tell them they owe us 10% when they claim. You have to put 10% to the Weave Foundation or something, right? Charitable contributions.
I'm putting people, just friends, people that I know, and I'm seeing that they got some money. Let me do this one. I may be doing this all day. I bet this person's got a lot of money.
What?
That they're owed.
Is this a random person or somebody we know?
Somebody we know.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Is it a bunch? What's the amount? Without saying the person.
There's 2. There's one for 50 and one for 12.
$12?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not a lot.
I was just, it's just exciting just to see the name pop up.
No sound. Oh. Well, I don't know why there's no sound. There's sound now? Oh. I don't think it was me. I think it was you, Trey. It could have been me. Thanks for telling us, though.
Let's see here. Let's do Trey.
Yeah. See if Trey's owed any money. Google it up.
Search. Don't look like it.
No, man. Trey, sorry. You're not owed any money.
Tracy. I wonder if, I don't think it should matter if his first, I don't know what Trey's first name is. Is it Trey or is it like
it's Trey?
Nathaniel Trey.
It's either Trey Key or I think it's Trey Key.
His middle name's Key?
I think so. I don't know if I'm making that up. That's his dad's name.
Well,
Tracy, guaranteed I'm owed some money, but ain't nobody paying.
He said, no.
Anybody win any money? Edward. I don't know why I thought it was Key. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up. Trey, Edward. Edward, Trey. Which one's first? You can say which one's first. Trey, Edward.
Looks like his dad. Is his dad Edward too? Edward Key?
Probably.
He looks like his dad's owed $10. Get that paper.
I'm all about getting that money. Edward K. Adcock.
If that's his dad, then $10 is waiting on him.
And the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Financed by New Haven Mortgage. We're here for another 30 minutes. Heather Phillips and her team at New Haven Mortgage have over 60 years of experience in the home lending business. They know exactly what product to get you, and they can help with the most basic things. Do not be intimidated. First-time home buyer, they can help get you qualified, pre-qualified, all that good stuff. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com, newhavenmtg.com. Find them in downtown Manchester. NMLS 1477317. Basically, if you will call in and tell us your name, we'll look up and see if you got unclaimed property. That's what Holly's been doing all show over there. She's discovered the unclaimed property website, and she's just looking up random people, and we're finding that a lot of people are owed some money.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
I hadn't found anybody that's
$10 here, $50 there,
yeah,
$15 there, $100 here.
I didn't even know about this website until today. Who told you?
I knew about it. I've looked at it before.
Who
But
told
somebody-
you we had money there?
I got a letter or something that said we had some money,
Oh, okay.
I think. And I just haven't done anything about it. Seems like a lot of trouble.
A lot of trouble?
Yeah, well, I just don't want to mess with it. I'll give it to you. But if you should Google that. If you're Google savvy, just Google Tennessee unclaimed property, put your name in, see if you're owed money. If you're not Google savvy, just call me, and we'll put your
do
name
it on
in.
air.
We'll do it on the air. I don't care. And if you're owed any money, well, then you will pay us 10% commission.
I was like, we got $162 waiting on us.
I know. I'm excited about that.
Coffee County Bank. If anybody's listening, you got $228 in there.
Jake Shelton was listening earlier. Somebody tell Jay they got some money over there.
This is fascinating.
Morning show.
Do mine. I'll give you my last name.
Wait,
Okay.
we gotta be able. You gotta spell it for us, Matthew.
He's going to.
I'm going to spell it for you.
Do it.
DZI.
Wait a minute. DZI.
Go ahead.
ADK.
ADK.
OW.
OW.
IEC.
IEC. And your first name is Matthew, correct?
Yes.
Look him up.
All right.
There shouldn't be any confusion with any other Matthew Jacoviets.
Oh, it doesn't have anything.
Oh, no money, Matthew.
Oh, no.
He sounded very upset. Oh.
Jacoviets.
Morning show.
Ask Holly if she'll look up Sue Wilson.
I sure will, Sue.
Look up Sue. See if she's got any money.
Thank you.
Wait. Don't yell at us. Did she just hang up? Did you hang up? She hung up.
She gonna listen.
No, look it up. See what Sue's got.
Well, she don't live on Bond Street, does she?
No.
Oh, this is. Did she ever live on Bond Street?
Not that I'm aware of.
There must be another Susan Wilson.
So it looks like a no for.
It looks
for
like
our
a
Sue.
no for Sue.
Oh, Sue, darn. Nothing for you. What riveting radio we found this morning. Holly is blown away by this. I've never seen her fingers go so fast. Morning show.
Just, I don't like it, but look under Stella.
Oh, Stella.
Oh, you got to get the right name, Stella.
I like that name.
We're going to call you Stella now.
I like.
No, I don't like it.
I think it's pretty.
Well, enjoying y'all.
Thank
Love
you.
y'all.
Bye bye.
Nope.
Nothing. Still nothing. Oh man, we tried. Did we have anything for this segment, or is this just what it is now?
No, we had stuff.
Oh, well, go ahead. Then we got some time.
One more.
Who are you looking up?
It didn't. I was looking up Joe Pat Cope.
Oh, okay.
I was
Nothing.
trying to think of the coaches.
Nothing.
I'm
surprised he didn't have like $10,000.
I know. That's what I was like. If anybody's gonna have some money,
He's the luckiest dude. He's gonna have something sitting there, but no, nothing for him.
okay. Did you see where Middle Tennessee schools are preparing for the solar eclipse that's coming next Monday?
Rutherford County's closing.
Closing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Closing schools.
Remember this? I guess I've not researched up on this. I remember the eclipse from back when the kids were in elementary school. It was a big deal. We checked them out and took them to watch.
2017.
Okay, yeah. Is this supposed to be as big a deal or no? Because that was like
It's
a total eclipse. You like completely blacked it out. It was really neat.
It's similar. I think our area has like a little sliver that you'll still be able to see. So it's not a complete.
Okay.
I think you have to go a little further north
to
get the complete, but I'm not certain. It's hard to follow their little maps.
I'm gonna Google it up.
I mean, there's not one specifically that says for Manchester, Tennessee, or not one that I could find.
It's on April 1st, isn't it?
Whatever Monday is. No. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it Monday, April 1st?
Mm-hmm. It is. 12:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and that's in Dallas.
Anyway, Tiffany had posted on April 8th. No, it's on April 8th, not April 1st.
Oh, that's not next Monday then.
2024. Two Mondays from now.
2 Mondays. I thought you said next Monday.
I did. I got it backwards.
Oh yeah, April 8th. I see it here. Okay.
Tiffany had posted the eclipse totality will run 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And the song Total Eclipse of My Heart runs 4 minutes and 30 seconds. You know what you need to do. So at the start of the eclipse,
you got to play
You got to start it.
Yes.
And listen to the eclipse while listening to Total Eclipse of the Heart. Don't forget to go ahead and buy your glasses.
That was a big thing last time.
They sold out quickly.
People were selling them things for like $50.
Yeah. So go make sure they're the
Don't just look
approved
at
ones.
Yeah, don't look at regular sunglasses. Morning show.
This swap shop.
No, swap shop comes on at 8:30.
Oh, 8:30.
8:30.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's fine. That's
It's
all right.
all right.
Just call back. It happens daily.
Yeah, so I can remember there being an eclipse when I was in elementary school and the whole class got to go out and watch it. But I was kind of surprised that they're closing schools completely for it.
Yeah. Well, you got some extra snow days. Take them. I'm all about it. If you got some snow days built in.
Think about the parents who can't call out of work as easily.
Well, the ESP's probably open.
You think so?
I would hope.
What would be I just think you should have school if you want to check your kids out to observe the eclipse or spend the eclipse with them, or maybe
And it's excused.
Yeah, then it's excused. But I don't necessarily think you should close school for the entire day for the 4 minute and 30-second eclipse. Like people are gonna have to juggle stuff with their kids over 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, you've swayed me back to your side here. I'm with you. It could be a teaching day. You can spend all day teaching this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watching it, get everybody some glasses.
Yeah, make it. Yeah, I'm not saying ignore it, but I mean, there's just, I don't know.
Yeah, Trace said parents with normal jobs and normal job hours don't get a pass. That is true.
Let me just take off work to go watch the eclipse with my kids. Yeah,
Glenn said Glenn said it's the last one for 375 years. But I feel like they said that last time. I mean, maybe they didn't, but I feel like last time, it's the last time we're going to see this in your lifetime.
I thought, but I looked up when is the next.
But there's like different names for it, right? Like, oh, this is a full one. This is a part. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a nerd. Sorry for you nerds out there. I'm not being mean. I don't know.
After the total solar eclipse on April the 8th, the next total solar eclipse can be seen on August 23rd, 2044.
Well, that's not 375 years. So somebody's math's off.
I don't know.
Maybe not in this area.
It says the...
I don't know. I wish I paid more attention in science class.
I don't know. It says the continental United States. Every time I tried to go to NASA's website, it says, this cosmic object you're looking for has disappeared beyond the event horizon.
Nice.
That's a nice way to say...
page can't be found.
Yeah.
This page is no longer here.
Do better. Do better, NASA, with your website. Do better.
Or just do better launching your rockets.
We did get to watch it in 2017, and I don't know if it's the same kind of eclipse. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know. The moon crosses in front of the sun, makes it dark, right? That's what we're dealing with here.
One's a solar eclipse and one's a lunar eclipse. But I don't.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
We're really showing our.
We're learning together.
Lack of education here.
The difference.
Just ask Siri.
Okay. What's the difference between a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse? Go. That was faster. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the earth.
The moon passes between the sun and the earth. Yes.
A lunar eclipse occurs when the earth is between the sun and the moon.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so one blocks out the sun and the other one, it's at night and you see a full moon and all of a sudden the moon goes dark.
Because the earth crossed it.
Earth crossed
so it's not being lit up anymore. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm probably asleep for that.
I wonder when I want to know when the next, because I don't know that I've ever watched a lunar eclipse.
Yeah, we're usually asleep.
When is the next lunar eclipse?
It's the Google half hour where we just sit here and Google things.
It says September 17th, 2024.
Oh, very good.
But I don't know where you
can see
where
that.
you can see that.
And sometimes if it's cloudy, you can't see it. You know? Even during the day, if it's cloudy and you can't see the sun, it's still going to get dark, right?
Right.
Like you'd like to be able to see it. But if you can't,
it was kind of eerie back in the 2017 eclipse to it be bright. It was bright, and then all of a sudden it got
the night insects and bugs started making noise.
Did they? I don't remember that.
The frogs and the crickets started making a racket. Well, it's dark time. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember the shadows on the ground. They were little crescent shadows, but
yeah.
I don't remember what they said that was from. Obviously,
something to do with that eclipse.
Yeah.
Clearly, Holly. All right. Anyway, all right. Anything else here? This is riveting stuff. Trey said that was a cool experience when it happened, worth taking the time to watch. Yeah, I agree. We took off work and took the kids, and I think we ended up watching it like at Warren County.
Yeah,
we went to
Warren County High School.
I think the further that way you went, the better. Like I
Yeah.
think Sparta was like the place to go, right? I think that was, if I remember right, like you were 100% in the right over the path of it. You got the longest, like everybody got a little bit of dark time, even here, but I think they got like a full minute or something
Yeah.
of complete dark, or it wasn't like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Trey said I was at the office, stepped outside, and the street lights came on.
That's crazy.
Right? Messing with everybody. So,
Remember to get your glasses. PSA.
I remember there was one that I was supposed to be happening when I was in elementary school, and I didn't really understand it. I was like 4th or 5th grade, if I remember right. And the teachers were like yelling at us because we were going out to recess, and they were just like, if I catch any of you looking at the sun, you're in big trouble. You know, I was like, what? Why would we look at the sun? I don't understand. So then I really wanted to look at the sun.
You can't help it then. It's like,
Had they not said anything,
you never
I would have
looked.
never looked. But they were like, if I catch any of you looking at the sun, we're all going in. And I'm just like, why would?
It's very tempting.
Yeah, I know. And then you want to, I'm
Why?
like, you'll be blind. You'll be blind. That's what they started telling us. And I'm like, oh.
It's probably why I can't see when I drive at night now.
I've noticed my vision has gotten worse. I feel like, especially at night. This morning, driving in, I was having a hard time. Like, I kept trying to brighten my lights, and they were bright. Like, I kept trying to flip them to bright, and I was like, oh, that's as bright as I go.
I'm going to tell you something. I drive the speed limit.
Yeah.
If it's 45, I go 45. If it's 50, I maybe go 49. I don't speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually going 50 and a 55 yesterday coming back from Warren County. And there were times that I thought, Holly, you're going to have to speed up to the speed limit, but I couldn't see great. And so
Did you not have your glasses on?
They were on.
Oh, boy.
And I was trying to think of what I would tell the police officer when I inevitably got pulled over for going too slow. And I would just say, sorry, officer, I don't see good at night. And I'm like, that's not good. That's not good to tell him.
I can't see nothing.
I was trying to make figure out what I was going to say. And then so the best thing that I had had thought of was I was afraid a deer was going to run out in front of me.
There you go.
I saw a lot of deer in the area. I thought I saw some deer, and I
think 5 under, you're safe. Now you start putting along at 25, they may stop and ask some questions. Like, how many edibles did you have?
I'm turning into an old
She
lady.
is an old lady.
I am 80 years old, basically.
How do we reverse that trend?
That's
That's problematic.
Who I am now. No. That's just who I am now.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Brought to you by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team can help with a cash out refinance. Take the value in your property. I guarantee you from 2018, 2019 to now, you've seen a huge jump in the value of your property. You can get cash out of that, use that to do home improvement projects, consolidate debt, whatever it is you want to do, you can do that. And they'll help you at New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com, or find them in downtown Manchester right there on the square. Go by and see Heather Phillips. They're real people. You can sit down, you can talk to them, and they will walk you through the process. NMLS 1477317.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our season.
You remember that time we were coming home from detention at the elementary? We were at a birthday party over there, and it was raining real hard, and both of us, I don't see good when it rains at night, and Holly don't see good when it rains at night. We were going about 20 miles an hour down those back roads trying to get to our house.
It got to the point where
the boy was navigating us.
He was sitting in front of us, or
he'd come up between our seats.
He kind of leaned forward and was like, "There's a stop sign coming up here. You're getting closer." And I'm like, "Why didn't I just get out and let him drive?"
Trey said, "Say this: I'm too drunk to see." Sorry, I'm too drunk to see anything. All right, Holly, I think we're done for the day. Come back and wrap it up.
I've done this thing so many times, entering names in.
Does it think you're a robot?
Yeah, it thinks I'm a
It
robot.
wants your captcha?
Yeah, but it.
Trey said maybe consider an optometrist. Holly's got glasses.
I go to the optometrist every year.
What? What's so funny?
Your dad sent me this picture and said this is going to be his next purchase if you keep running your mouth.
Nice. It's a bigger Nerf gun. pumped about the Braves baseball coming back. I gotta get them scheduled in the scheduler. Trey said he had to upgrade to his lenses in my glasses for nighttime driving instead of contacts.
Are there different lenses for nighttime driving?
I don't know.
I mean,
think he's just saying he needs to get some
I,
stronger.
I wear glasses all the time. Like, I don't wear contacts. I wear glasses, but I take them off for the morning show because I need bifocals. I can't read my phone and all of the stories and jokes and stat. I can't read it with my glasses. I have to hold it way out here.
Mhm.
So I just take my glasses off for the show. And it gives me a headache when I
I know when I wear glasses and then have the headset, it pushes.
It hurts the side of my head, so I don't wear them. But I'm 95% of the time I have my glasses on, unless I'm going in somewhere and I don't want to look like a nerd. Then I take them off.
It's going to do it for us today. Thanks to everybody for hanging out with us the last couple of hours. Catch replays of the show, Apple, Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Join our tens of subscribers. You can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio and catch replays there. They're all archived and ready for you to watch. Holly, good show today. Well done.
Yeah.
Thought we got through it.
Yeah, it was good. I feel like it was more of an educational show for us.
It was. We learned a lot. People begging for us to keep Swap Shop on. No, not going to happen. Swap Shop is coming up next. I want to tell you about the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. They do catering, and they have a food truck. So talk to them about that. 723-2491. Find them at 210 North Irwin Street on the square in downtown Manchester, right across from the police department. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Swap and Shop next. Prayer and Praise Hour with Elton at 9, Rick and Bubba at 10, Dan Bongino at 12, Connecticut Coffee County at 3, high school baseball tonight at 6:20, weather permitting. Raiders hosting Warren County. We'll have it for you on Thunder Radio. Talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll try to do better then.